This episode of the All About Nothing podcast is sponsored by listeners like you and Big Media LLC, encouraging you to check your voter registration. In a world where every voice counts, ensuring your registration is accurate and up to date is the simplest, most effective way to guarantee your vote is heard. Don't leave your participation to chance. Take a moment today and verify your status and stay ready for the next election by visiting theallaboutnothing.com/voter.
We all have routines. I'm Jabron, and with diabetes, mine was finger sticks. Sometimes I skip them because it hurt. The Freestyle Libre 3CGM changed that. It gives me glucose insights without finger sticks. Learn more at freestylelibre.us.
Finger sticks are required if your glucose alarms and readings do not match symptoms, or when you see check blood glucose symbol for the first 12 hours. The views expressed should not be used for medical diagnosis or treatment as a substitute for professional medical advice. Individual circumstances may vary. For prescription only. Safety info found at freestylelibre.us.
The Fireflies returned home and took care of business with the Myrtle Beach Pelicans in town. Columbia won 4 of the first 5 games against the in-state foe and made some history in the process. Josh Hammond has been on a tear during the series. He's 9 for 17 at the plate this week, and he scored 5 runs for Columbia. Saturday, he notched his third 4-hit game of the season, and heading into Sunday, he has accumulated 115 hits on the year. That's the second most hits in a single season in franchise history, just 11 back of Ryan Mauricio's 126 during the 2019 season. Yuri Perez has also had a great series. Across 2 appearances, he spun 5 1/3 scoreless innings for the Fireflies. Saturday, he put together his best appearance of the year. The righty worked 3 frames around 1 hit with no walks and 4 strikeouts. But the game that stole the show was the second game of Wednesday's twin bill with the Pelicans. That's where the pitching staff made history. Columbia has only done this once before, and it came in their inaugural season. In fact, in the first week of the team's existence. 2-2. Chopper to third base, gloved by Johnson. He goes to first, ball game. Columbia completes the 7-inning no-no, courtesy of Michael Lombardi and John Reyes. 21 outs, no hits, and 10 strikeouts for the Columbia Fireflies. The Fireflies travel to Wilson next week to play the Warbirds. From Columbia, I'm John Kosis.
Well, you've made it to the end. You survived the rambling, the tangents, and whatever nonsense we just subjected your ears to. Congratulations. Now that your brain is sufficiently scrambled, how about doing something productive for democracy? Before you go off to forget everything you just heard, do yourself a favor and double-check that your voter registration is actually legit at theallaboutnothing.com/voter. It's about the only way to make sure your vote counts, even if your taste in podcast is questionable. The preceding podcast is solely owned by the host or hosts and is distributed by Big Media LLC. Copyright 2026.